Hello everybody, welcome to another battle report. This one is 140,000 and it's going to be me, Drake Sater, fighting Honey the Destroyer, who is sitting down currently. And we are going to be testing the new Chaos Daemons Codex, but basically just a Tzeentch build without a greater demon, unfortunately, because I haven't got it painted yet. I'm trying to convince her to paint it for me. She has none of it currently. She does such a good job on models like this avatar. I'd like to think that she might want to, care for her boyfriend, fiance actually, and
if the price is right.
If the price is right, and paint my golden, my Lord of Change for me. So yes, we have Tzeentch versus Mymeara. Now, I'll run through my list first. It is 54 power points, approximately, and I have a squad of pink horrors, another squad of pink horrors. Changeling, not the plastic version, but the old school one. A squad of 6 horrors, which are very, very differently painted from a very, very long time ago, actually. Camera's jumping around a bit, but it's going to adjust itself. There we go. 6 squad of flamers, screamers. Another 6 squad of screamers, and the blue scribes. And then what have we got over here?
So we've got the Morgan Ra with the Dark Reapers.
Yeah.
We've got the Shining Spears.
Which are over there.
Yep. We've got the Storm Guardians.
Which are these chaps and chapettes.
With the Autark.
Let's have a look at the Autark. Get in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got the Avatar of Cain.
There he is.
Yep. And we have also got the Shroud Runners.
Hey. Very nice. And you did a lot of work on those camo cloaks, didn't you?
Yeah, it felt like I'd painted about 50 of them, but looking at it, I hadn't. I've only done 5. Actually, no, the one on the bikes are done as well. The Shroud Runners are in camo as well, but it did feel like a lot more than I'd actually done.
Brilliant. Okay, so now my changeling is going to be my warlord, and he has to have the warlord trait incorporeal form. No, warp tether. That's it. So he has the warp locus keyword, and also has the following ability: while a friendly Legionis Daemonica Tzeentch unit is within 12 inches of this model, each time a morale test is taken for that unit, you get to re-roll the result, which could be pretty helpful in this situation. Obviously, we don't like anything fading away. And Honey, what have you got?
So my Autark is my warlord, and his trait is the mark of incomparable hunter. I think that's what I wrote down. So he's got a +1 strength to any ranged attack, and also unmodified wound rolls of 6 inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target, as well as any normal damage.
That's good.
So Mymeara isn't listed in the Aeldari Codex, so I've gone to the far-flung Craftworlds to pick an attribute from there. So I've chosen Hail of Doom. So each time a model with this attribute makes an attack with a shuriken weapon, an unmodified hit roll of 6 automatically wounds the target and is treated as an unmodified wound roll of 6.
Great. All right then, let's get this game underway. Okay, now to work out the attacker and defender. 2, 5. Who can be, attacker or defender?
I'll defend.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is the deployment. We've got the Screamers on one flank, pink horrors with Changeling in the centre, another squad of pink horrors, blue scribes set up on their own. Then we've got a squad of flamers, another squad of screamers, and a squad of flamers. And on the opposite side we have the Rangers on the hill, the what are they called? Dark Reapers there. Shining Spears up top. Avatar by the objective. Guardians. And then we have the Shroud Runners all there. So you can see the objective markers. All 4 of them are marked up, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now we're going to do a roll off to see who gets the first turn. Okay, so roll off for attacking. Oh, so he gets first turn. Ah, that's a draw. Ah, nice one. Okay, so do you want to go first or second?
I will go first.
Good on you. Okay, let's get going.
Aeldari, first turn.
Okay, so start of the battle round, I get to see how many Warp Storm points I've got. So I roll 8d6, and for every 4+, I count a Warp Storm point. So let's see what I've got. I have a total of 5 Warp Storm points, which I can use at some point this round, and I'll keep these to one side. They're kind of like, command points, as Honey just mentioned. So I'll put a little marker there, and we'll get going into Honey's first turn.
So I've moved everyone forward except for the Rangers, who are sitting back and staying where they are. And they're just going to try and pick some people off with shots, or some demons off with shots, should I say? Because I'm not fighting people.
No, not today.
Aeldari shooting phase. So first of all, I'm going to attack the Screamers with my Shining Spears. So they've got an 18-inch range on the Twin Shuriken Catapult. They're an Assault 4. So we are hitting on 3+. They killed themselves.
Oh no! Crisis averted.
Yeah, models have been recovered.
Okay.
It's the shock of hitting something.
So you got 10 hits.
10 hits, yeah.
Okay, how many sixes?
I've got 3. So because of my Hail of Doom attribute, we can take these 3 6s out because they are automatic wounds. Thank you to that trait. So
now I've got to roll to wound.
okay. So we've got Strength 4, Toughness 4, so we're wounding on 4+.
Good. So you got 1, 2, 3 more.
3
wounds.
more wounds, yeah.
Okay, let's take them out.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a total of 6 wounds, and I've got 6 dice to save. And my save is 3+ for the Screamers, because it's invulnerable.
Whoa.
And I've saved all but 1, so I've suffered 1 wound with them. Now, how many wounds do the Screamers have? Each one has 3.
Wow.
I know, so I'm down.
That's mean.
I know. There we go, so 1 wound.
Next, I'm going to fire the Rangers at the Screamers. It's going to take some firepower to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So this is the Ranger long rifle. We're in range. Let's see. Got a ballistic skill of 2+. Oh, we've got a 6. So that's 1 mortal wound, I believe.
Or is it only on the wound roll?
Oh, let's check.
So.
Oh, it's a wound roll.
Yep. Get used
So
to it
we've
now.
got 4 here.
4 hits, okay, now we've got to roll to wound.
So we've got Strength 4, Toughness 4, so we're wounding on 4s. Yay, I got a 6.
Yay, cool. So
Woohoo.
1 wound, 1 mortal wound, and I've got to do a save of 3+ for the other one. I'll just do it right now. Not. So I've lost 1 wound, so I'm down to 1 wound with this chap.
It's in addition to any normal damage.
Ah,
so you need to
I still
save
have
for
to do
that
another
one as
save,
well.
you're right. So there we go. And that was a save, but the mortal wound means I've lost 1 Screamer, so he's gone. Okay?
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay, so I'm going to fire the Dark Reapers at the Flamers. I'm going to use the Reaper Launcher, Star Swarm. So it's a heavy 2. So let's fire that. We are hitting on 3. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 and 3 misses. So we've got Strength 5, Toughness 4, so we're wounding on 3+. Wow, that was bad.
Oh, no.
I don't know, 3.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
could
3.
have been better.
Okay, and the Flamers have a 3+ invulnerable range at range. Well, invulnerable save at range.
Wow.
And saved all 3.
Saved all of them.
Okay, so no damage there. Now let's see if Morgan Ra can step up and
He
show them
needs
how
to do
do it.
something. He needs to slap his team. So Morgan Ra is going to fire at the Flamers now as well, using the Morgatar. So we've got 6 dice and we are hitting on 2. That's more like it.
It really stepped up, didn't it?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so now I've got to roll to wound.
So we've got strength 7, toughness 4, so we're wounding on 3s. Let's hope I can get as many 6s as I did to hit. Not quite. So I've got 1 mortal wound.
Is it mortal wound? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a 6. Those 2 do nothing. So it's a mortal wound.
Okay.
And then you need to make 4 saves.
Okay, so, I've got to make 4 saves, including the one which was a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Okay, now, what's the damage of that weapon, is it?
Damage 2.
Okay, so I've lost 2 wounds on them so far. Okay, then this is the saves. Oh, dear me. So I've lost, 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. I've lost 4 wounds now. On top of that, so 6 in total. Well done. So with 3 wounds each, I have lost 2 flamers.
So I'm going to fire the Shroud Runners Ranger Long Rifle first of all at the Screamers here. So we've got 3 dice and we're hitting on 2s. And all 3 hit. Okay, so we've got strength 4, toughness 4, so we are wounding on 4s, and if I roll a 6, it inflicts 1 extra mortal wound. Eee.
Nice. Okay.
So
I've got 2 saves to make there.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 not saved, 1 saved. So I've suffered 2 wounds in total.
So next I'm going to fire the Scatter Laser. I'm going to roll the first 12 dice to start. So I'm going to fire the Scatter Laser now. So we're hitting on 3+. I'm going to roll the first 12 dice because I haven't got enough dice.
Wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
So out of those 12, 10 hit.
Wow.
And now I'll roll the other 6.
God, bringing it out of the park, aren't you, at the moment?
Okay, so that's 15 hits.
Well done. Okay, let's roll to wound.
So we've got strength 6, toughness 4, wounding on 3s, or 3+. I'm going to roll the first 10 dice, then I'll roll the other 5. 6 are mortal wounds as well, I believe. Yeah. So we've got 1 of them there.
So I'll take one of these away straight away.
Yeah, so that's 1. And now I will roll for the other 5. So we were wounding on 3s, weren't we? So only 2 of those missed.
So how many we've got these left?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Plus another, let's roll another 5. There's another 6.
Okay. So another wound straight away. Put that there. So down to 2 wounds. And then 3 more saves. Okay, great. I need
4.
some more dice.
Is that?
Oh yeah, so yeah, before more. Okay,
Yeah, it will be.
I'll get some more dice. All right, thankfully they're all 1 wound each, because here we go. Here is 12 dice. I need to roll 3 pluses. So 1 dead, 2 dead, and another wound. So 1 down. Take 2 more off. Oh no. Well done.
So I'm going to finally fire with my Shuriken pistol. So we're hitting on 2s. So 2 hits. So now we've got strength 4, toughness 4. So we're wounding on 4s. 1 wound. So 1 save.
Not saved. Down by 1.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay, so my front 2 Storm Guardians are in range with their flamers, and they are going for the pink horrors. So I'm going to roll my 2d6. What have we got? I can't quite see.
5 in total.
5 in total. So strength 4, toughness 3, so we're wounding on 3+. 3 wounds.
Nice. Okay, that was 3 wounds. So now I've got to do 3 saves of 3+. Here we go. See what we've got. 2. No, 1. So 1 save and 2 people are now possibly split. So now there's a chance that these 2 guys might split into blue horrors. So let's see what happens. Let's roll these dice.
It's on a 4+, isn't it?
Yeah, 4+, I believe. Let me just quickly check. So yep, 2. Have we taken a pink one away?
I haven't. No, I bought you 2 blue ones.
You brought me 2 blue horrors. So let's get rid of one of these chaps. So he died, and in his space comes 2 little blue horrors. Huzzah!
You need to take another one away as well, because you lost 2 pink horrors but only 1 split.
Oh yes. So 1 died. Boom. Let's put him to the front a bit.
Okay, so my Autark and the Avatar of Cain are both not in range. Eldari charge phase. And we're going to try and charge the Shining Spears. Oh, just short. Eldari morale phase.
Okay, so they're going to do a morale test. I've lost 3 models. Leadership is 8. So 6. Oh god. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. Okay. Good thing is changing within 12 inches, so he can re-roll that because of his warlord trait. He's rolled a 5, which isn't much better. So 8. And the good thing is their leadership is 8, so they're fine. Okay, the pink horrors. I'm gonna roll a dice for them. I don't know if they need to though, because of the blue horrors coming in, but I'm guessing they did because they did take casualties. So that is 2 plus 1 because of the thing. So that's a score of 4. So yeah, their leadership is 8 with the instrument, and they're fine. Screamers, all right, their leadership is 8. They passed. Flamers, they've passed as well. Tzeentch, turn 1. Tzeentch, movement phase. Okay, so Flamers have advanced. Well, not advanced, they've jumped. Done a normal move. Screamers done a normal move, 16 inches. Up here. Flames have jumped up so they can get some nice spots to shoot down at the shiny spears. Blue scribes have moved forwards as well. Let's see what the shenanigans they can get up to in a second. Down here we have the not warp spiders, what they're called, pink horrors. They're still securing the objective, and I think they're going to start throwing some stuff at the Avatar, but we'll see. And then these pink horrors set up, ready to start shooting at the Storm Guardians, or Storm Defenders, what they're called. And then the Screamers are getting hungry, so they're going to try to eat some of these guys. Tzeentch, psychic phase. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the blue scribes because they're a bit funky. So roll 2d6 and select 1 result. Okay, this model can automatically manifest the psychic power from the pandemonic discipline that corresponds with that number. So here we go. I have the option of 4 or 1. So let's see which one I choose. Okay, unfortunately those weren't very good options. So I'm going to be choosing Boon of Change, and I'm going to be giving it to, which one is it? One friendly Tzeentch unit within 18 inches. I'm going to give it to, the pink horrors over there because they're within 18 inches. So they get a D3 effect. Now that is 2, which is 1. So extra limbs, add 2 inches to the move characteristics on models in that unit, okay, until the end of the next psychic phase. Okay. Which isn't great, but something. And a quick addendum, it cannot be denied. Okay, so now it's the Changeling's time to shine. He's going to have a go with his psychic powers. Now I've given him Infernal Flames, so let's quickly give you a quick summary of what they are and how good they can be for these, well, one of these pink horror units over there. So, Infernal Flames has a warp charge value of 7. If manifested, select 1 friendly Legionis Demonica Tzeentch core unit within 18 inches and visible to the Psyker. Until the start of your next psychic phase, each time model with that unit makes a range attack, add 1 to the attack's wound roll. Now, don't know about you, but I think I could really do with wounding that big guy over there. So no! I'm going to hopefully give it to this unit here. So let's see if I do pass the test. So I rolled 8. So it's passed, and the good thing is there's no psychers on the other side of the table at the moment which can deny it. So that's going to be a very booned, well, yeah, it's got a lot of Tzeentch boons at the moment, and it's going to hopefully cause some damage to that Avatar in a second. Tzeentch shooting phase. As a complete savage combo, I'm going to be trying to use some of my Warp Storm effects. So I've got 5 points to spend, and I'm going to be using 4 of them to use the Deluge of Fire Warp Storm effect. So, and use this effect at the start of your shooting phase until the end of the phase. Improve ballistic skill characteristics of Legionis Demonica Tzeentch models from your army by 1. So every single one has got a better ballistic skill. So I've got more chance of hitting that big old Avatar and more chance of wounding him because of the boon. And let's just see what happens now because it's going to be chaotic. Okay, let's start with these flamers. Okay, so this is, yeah, they've got flame range weapons. So here we go, D6 each plus 3 each. So I have total of, was it 9? Then plus another 9, I have 18 hits. So now I've got to roll to wound. Now the strength user, so the strength currently of them is 5. So the toughness is 3, so it's going to be a nice 3+ to wound. Okay, let's roll to wound. Wow, that's pretty good. So 3+ is taking away the 2. That's 15 wounds. AP's -2, and your save's 5+, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so every single one's dead.
Oh.
So we can take them off the board. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I just realised I made a mistake on the last one. It should be an extra 3 hits and an extra D6. Okay, so let's shoot the shining spears with the other flamers. All right, so total of 6 dice, and we have our quick mathematician over here who's going to tell us exactly how many I have. Okay, it's a massive 36 hits. Okay, at strength 5, toughness of the shining spears, is that 5 as well? Is it toughness 4? So 3 pluses.
Oh man, this is savage.
I know. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to be doing it in blocks of 18. So I've got to roll 3 plus 4. Wow, there's a lot of 1s and 2s there. Okay, so now we're rolling in blocks of 4 because we've got 5+ invulnerable save, isn't it?
Yeah.
On them. And then obviously we're going to try to take them down before we get down to the Autarch. So here we go. So
damn.
Those 2 are dead.
Oh no.
And then we get down to the Autarch, and then we've still got 4 more on 4 pluses.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 wounds. So he's dead as well.
Youch.
And that's not even with the second half of the dice. That was really savage.
Oh, I didn't realise they were that tough.
Oh, neither did I at this point. I feel like I want to reread it over and over and over again, but no, they are that strong.
How many points are they worth?
There's 3 power points, but obviously I've got 2 sets. That, yeah, you can have 6 of them in the squad.
Pass me the rest of my dice, please.
Yeah. You can have 6 in the squad, which is what I've got for both of them. And yeah.
Wow.
I know, it's quite
They're
impressive.
gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
I don't like this game.
Oh no. Okay, so now it's the Pink Horror's turn to fire at the Avatar. Alright, so there's quite a few boons on this currently. I have the Deluge of Fire, which means my ballistic skill goes up by 1. Okay, so, well, yeah, so increase my ballistic skill, so I'll be hitting on 2 pluses with them. So I have a total of 20 dice with my Pink Horrors, hitting on 2+. So let's start with that. Okay, so I've missed with a few, but still a good amount. I've lost, I think, 5. Okay, so normally the strength of the attacks are going to be at user +1. So strength 3 +1 means strength 4. His toughness is obviously 8. Is that correct? Yeah.
Toughness is 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So his toughness is 8, which means I'll be rolling 6s to wound him normally. But the Changeling has given a boon of, which is called the Herald of Tzeentch Aura. Units within 6 inches of this model. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack, you can reroll a wound roll of 1. Okay, so I've got that currently set up. But also I have the what's it called? The Psychic Power, which is called. Give me a second. Yeah, the Psychic Power of, which page is it on? There it is. Infernal Flames. So until the start of your next psychic phase, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, add 1 to the attack's wound roll. So I'm on 5 pluses to wound, and I also re-roll 1s.
Ouch.
Okay, so here we go. So 1s will be getting re-rolled, so I'll take them to one side at the moment. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And we have these as wound rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Okay, so get rid of them. So Honey's got 5 saves to make already. And then these 3 are the re-roll to wound roll 1. So I've got a total of 6 wounds on the Avatar, but now they need to be saved. So let's see what happens.
Okay, so I'm going to roll. I've got a 3+ save. It's normally 2+, but there's an AP -1. Ooh.
Lost 1 wound.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. How many wounds has he got left?
He's got 14 wounds,
Oh,
hasn't
I should give up on him. Okay, well now this unit's going to be shooting at them. So the ballistic skills increased by 1. So my so your pink horrors are going to be hitting on a 2+. Because of the ballistic skill warp storm rule, deluge of fire, which means it increases to hit rolls. Yes, increases it. So we've got that. So the ballistic skill of the blue horrors is normally 4+, so they're 3+. So the whites are going to be 3+, and the yellows are going to be 2+. They're all shooting them. Okay, not bad. Okay, so now I have a quite good result there. So the strength of the weapon is going to be strength 4 for the pink horrors, and it's going to be strength 3 for the blue horrors. Now their toughness is 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4+ for the whites and 3+ for the yellows. Changeling aura means that he's each one of them, each roll of 1 to wound gets re-rolled as well, which is nice. Now the serpent, what was it called? Serpent scale, the floating platform.
Yes, the serpent shield.
Serpent shield.
Yep. So with that, any time a ranged attack is made against the unit, an unmodified wound roll of 1 to 2 for that attack fails, irrespective of any abilities that the weapon or the model making the attack may have.
Okay, so the good thing is everything I'm after is either a 3+ or a 4+ anyway, so it does make a difference. But the but you still get a 5+ save from their armor, but you can still take technically the invulnerable save at this point because it's 5+ as well. So here we go. Okay, so not wounded. I've got these 2 and 3 to re-roll, so they only get re-rolled. Those 2 gone. So that's how many wounds I've made already on the unit. And we'll talk about saves of them in a second, but not wounded. Okay, so we've stopped to have a little bit of discussion there anyway. So regarding that, what's it called? Shield vein?
Serpent shield.
Serpent shield, sorry. Yeah, what's your opinion of that then?
So the way it reads, it says an unmodified wound roll of 1 to 2 for that attack fails, irrespective of any abilities that the weapon or the model making the attack may have.
Okay.
So the discussion is where you re-roll the ones, should you be able to re-roll the ones or not? I don't know. It's a little bit dubious there.
It is. I think sometimes they do this thing where you basically roll a dice and go 4, 5, 6, it's one way, or 1, 2, 3, it's the other way. Yeah. So at the moment, I'm not sure how to play it. It hasn't affected us.
No, I was going to say it didn't affect you anyway, did it?
No.
Because you didn't pass the rolls. So
No.
we'll park it there.
Yeah.
But I wonder how everyone else plays it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Drop us a comment in the comments
please,
box. Yeah, what would you do in this situation?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. There's got to be a few other weapons which actually do that sort of attack as well. So, in theory, is that it? When you roll a 1, is it dead at that point? Is that dice killed and not able to be re-rolled regardless of any other rules? Or is it no, it counts after that roll of 1 to 2. But, yeah, it's a really strange one.
So, 8 5+ saves coming right up.
Go on, serve it.
Oh man, that was awful.
You got 1. Okay, so
I got 2.
Oh, was it 2? Oh, that was a 5. Yeah, that's it. Okay,
that's
cool.
terrible.
So you got 6 people deaded. Tzeentch assault phase. Okay, so these 3 are going to charge them, and they're in.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And over here, what are these 2 going to do? Oh, this squad's going to do. They're going to charge them. Yay!
Oh no!
Oh no!
So, just as Drake has charged, I have just announced that I'm going to do the Fire Overwatch stratagem with the Dark Reapers and Morgan Ra.
Alright, let's get some dice rolling.
Okay, so I'm going to fire the Star Swarm. So, we are hitting on 6s because it's on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Gosh.
2. Okay. Strength is
5.
Great. Strength 5. Toughness is Screamers is 4. So it's going to be 3+ to wound, and I get 3+ invulnerable save. It's a ranged attack.
1.
Okay, and I get 3+. saved. So that's them. And then now on to
Morgan Ra.
Morgan Ra.
So he rolls 6 dice.
6 is to hit.
Yeah. Does the rule count then? So on this one, the Morgatar, a wound roll of 6 inflicts 1 mortal wound.
Yes, it
does.
does.
That still apply, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
So rolling to hit first.
That is the ranged one, isn't it? So.
Yep, that's the assault.
Yep.
6, yeah. Okay, so this is to hit, hitting on 6s. 2 hits again.
2 hits. Now you want more 6s now.
I know. Ooh,
1 6.
1 6.
So 1 mortal wound already and a normal save. So, how many wounds does each attack do?
Each attack, there are 2.
2, okay, so it's taken 2 wounds already and saved the other. It is 3+, yes.
It's like a last ditch attempt.
It is, so he's down to 1 wound.
I think by the time you finish shredding through my army, I think it's only going to take 2 turns.
Yeah,
there is no chance of me painting your Lord of Change after this.
I want to use more psychic powers. Okay, so 4+ to hit. And I've hit with 1 and 2. Wow, that wasn't great.
It's a relief for me though.
It is a relief for you. Right, so let's work out this. There you go. And 2 hit. Okay, I'm wounding on 3s. So both set are wounded. All right, now that, how many wounds does each attack do? Each attack does a total of 2 wounds and AP -3.
AP -3.
AP -3.
Wow.
So I've got 4 wounds in total.
4 wounds. I've got a save of 4+.
Invulnerable? Oh no. Or
No, it's not.
it's it's -3, which means it's a dash.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 5+, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
Yeah.
So no save, so you lost 4 wounds. How many wounds have they got each?
They have 3 wounds each.
Okay. So take 1
Gone.
and put another. There you
So,
go.
and he's taken 1 wound. Oh, yeah, he's got 1
Forest of it.
He's got 1 wound down.
Now I've just gone through one of the rules which the Screamers have. It's called, let's see what it's written as. I'll read it out to you. Slashing dive. In your movement phase, after this unit makes a normal move or advances, if you did not set this unit up again using the Riders of the Material Winds ability, see left, which is basically an ability where you can take them off the battlefield and move them somewhere else. You can select 1 enemy unit this unit moves across as part of the move. Roll 1d6 for each model in this unit that moves across that enemy unit. On a 4+, that enemy suffers 1 mortal wound. Now that's pretty mental. So that just by moving from one side to the other and then charging back into the rear, they could inflict quite a few mortal wounds. So they're not as good as they used to be in hand-to-hand combat, it feels like, but that's still a pretty good roll. Okay, so now my Screamers are attacking the Dark Reapers and Morgan Ra. So 4+ to hit. So a good amount of dice. Okay, so now on to the damage. All right, so strength 6, toughness 3. I believe the Dark Reapers are toughness 3. Is that right?
Dark Reapers are toughness 3, yes.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. All right, so every 3+, so how many is that then?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, okay, so 8, and they are AP -3, but I think you've got an invulnerable save.
5+ invulnerable save.
Ah, okay.
So I've got 5+ invulnerable save. Ooh,
It's not bad.
too bad, that's 4.
So 4 people have lost 2 wounds. So that's 4 dead, I think, unless they've got 2 wounds each.
No, they got 1 wound each.
Yeah, it's cool. So 4 people lost 2. Yeah, that's it. So 4 dead.
So my Dark Reaper Exarch is going to retaliate. So I'm at a weapon skill of 3+, and I've got 3 attack dice. 2 hits.
Nice one. Okay, so then my toughness is 4 and the strength of your guys 3, is it?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 5+.
Damn.
Alright, Okay, let's see what Morgan Ra can do.
So I'm going to use the Morgateer melee for Morgan Ra. So I've got 6 dice here and we're hitting on 2s. Everything hits.
Good on
hey.
Okay,
Okay.
so now the strength of the weapon is +2 and strength 4, so strength 6. Toughness of my chaps is 4, so we're after 3+ to wound.
3+. Come on.
3.
3.
Now, is it no special rules, but 2 damage each?
Yep.
Okay, so I've got 3 6+ saves. Let's see what I can do. None.
Woo.
So I've lost 6 wounds.
Yep.
Just remember that the damage doesn't go from one person to another. So we've updated that. So 2 screamers have died then, and also we've removed that dice from that chap over there. I think the main reason why we're playing it like that is we play a lot of games with our kids, and we basically try to make it as simple as possible. So it's like, oh yeah, it causes this many wounds to the unit, and it's like, oh, okay, so you take swathes of models off or just apply it. Yeah, it goes from one person to another. But yeah, we've updated that now. So sorry about that.
We were playing the child-friendly rules.
Yeah, God, we should actually do it one day with the kids on here.
Yeah,
That'd be cute.
So my Shroud runners are going to attack back. So we've got weapon skill with 3+. Okay, not too bad.
Okay.
3 hits. And they are strength 3.
So toughness 4, so we're after 5.
5s. Come on. Ooh,
2. So 2 6+ invulnerable saves. Oh, that was so close. So he's dead. Tzeentch morale phase. Okay, so we'll start over here. Now I've lost 2 screamers, but because of Morgan Ra, they basically count as 4. So now I roll a d6 and add 4. Now I believe I've failed that because I think their leadership is 8. And that's, where's that page? Leadership is 8. Yep, so they failed by 1. So one of them flees, off he goes. Now, the other 2, I roll a d6 for each, subtracting 1 from the result if the unit is below half strength. Here we go. So another one flees. Another one stays. Okay, so now it's their turn. Now we've got Daemonic Terror. So while an enemy unit is within 6 inches of this unit, subtract 1 from the enemy unit's leadership characteristic and subtract 1 from any combat attrition test taken for that enemy unit. So
Morgan Ra goes from a 9 to an 8.
Good.
So we'll roll a d6 and add 4 for the 4 that have got. 4 and 4 is 8.
8. Oh, you passed.
Whew.
Nice one. Okay, it's my turn. So I lost 1. 6, 7, that's fine. Okay, now for the Shroud Runners, anything but 6.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
So my leadership is 9. I've rolled a 3, so I am just about hanging on in there.
Good. I need to get closer and scare you some more. Okay, so on to turn 2. So I have got to just quickly do some Warp Storm points, which is 8 dice. And each 4+ gives me a Warp Storm point. Wow. It's going to be a bit chaotic today. 7.
Aeldari turn 2. Aeldari movement phase.
So moved up to there. Avatars move forwards. Oh, Morgan Ra's kicking it against the Screamers. And that's about it.
Aeldari shooting phase. So the Avatar of Cain is going to fire at the pink horrors with the Wailing Doom. So we're hitting on 2s. Hey, that was close. Okay, now to wound. It is strength 12.
Just 2+.
Okay.
Wounded. Right, what's the AP?
AP minus 4.
And is it
It's
more?
D6 plus 2 damage.
Okay, well, good thing is it's, well, I've got my armour save. Not armour save. My invulnerable save, I think it's 3+. Let me roll it. 2, failed. So I lose 1 person.
And the damage is d6 plus 2.
Yep. Better say 1 wound on those people. And if I roll 4 plus, I get 2 blue horrors. So 4 plus. Great. I have a pair of blue horrors.
No!
Yes! Lots of blue horrors.
I will retrieve the blue horrors.
You will bring the blue horrors to me. We shall put them in this unit.
Unfair deal, if you ask me.
I get more things that when I die. Thank you. Alright, so I will put him there and there, and I will call him Squishy.
So this time my Storm Guardians are going to fire their Shuriken pistols. So we'll roll 4 of that.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
So 1 hit with a 6, so that's automatically wounded, and you've
Yep.
got 3 others. Are they 2 plus or 3 plus with them? I think it's 3 plus.
It's 3 plus.
Okay, so 2 hits. Oh, sorry. There, yeah. 2 to wound.
2 to wound.
My
And a
toughness-
normal one as well?
No,
Oh,
that's already
just the
automatic.
automatic.
That's automatically wounded.
Okay.
So we're on 3 pluses now, aren't we? 'Cause my
So-
toughness is 3.
Okay, and we are on strength 4.
So
Yeah.
3 plus. Wounded and not wounded. So I've got 2 saves to make. I'll quickly grab 2 dice and drop them down there. And I have saved with both of them. Then we're on to the fusion gun.
Okay, so the Autark is going to fire the Dragon Fusion. Hits. So strength 9, toughness 3, wounded on 2s.
Not wounded.
Ah, damn. Okay, so I'm going to use a command reroll for that. Hey.
Wounded. Okay, now I'm going to roll to save. It's 1 dice. Not saved. So 1 person is dead. Pink horror, and I don't get any blue horrors. Oh, sad. So 1 pink horror just disappears off into the wall.
Eldari charge phase. Okay, so I'm going to put shield discharge onto my Storm Guardians, which means that during the charge phase, the Storm Guardians can select an enemy unit within 12 inches. So we're going to go for the pink horrors. Until the end of the turn, that enemy unit cannot fire Overwatch or set to defend. And each time a model in that enemy unit makes a melee attack, subtract 1 from that attack hit roll.
Brilliant, because I was actually going to do Overwatch, so well played.
So this is for the charge.
Yep, you're
they're
in.
in. So we're going to charge the Avatar of Cain, and he's in too.
Brilliant.
Okay, so my Avatar of Cain is going to make a sweeping blow attack. So I don't think I've quite got 14 dice, so we will do 2 lots of 7. 5, 6, 7. So first one, we are rolling, so we are going to hit on 2 plus.
All but 1.
So 6 hits, so remember 6.
Yep.
And then we'll roll again. 6.
So that's 5. So 11.
5, so 11 hits.
Nice one.
So we've got strength 7, toughness 3, so we are looking at 2s to wound.
Wow.
Oh!
Nice one. All of them.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 saves. I just need. I've got 6s. And I've saved 2 of them. So I'll be keeping 2 blue horrors. So 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Oh, actually, let's take the blue horrors away first. 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that one away. No. Oh, yeah, well, I'll take that one away. Oh, no, I won't. I'll take this one. Oh, no, I will be taking. No, I'm taking that one away. Okay. And then I've got to see how many blue horrors I get from that. Here we go. Oh, just technically 4, so I need another 2 blue horrors. And there we go.
You're going to run out of blue horrors if you keep going.
I know, I might
Then
have
what
to
happens?
I have to buy more blue horrors. I love blue horrors.
What happens if you don't have enough?
Then you have to go and buy more blue horrors, and then you also need brimstone horrors and horrors.
Did you say 2?
Just 2, yes.
Okay, so now it's the Storm Guardian's turn, so we are going to attack. I've got 3 power swords left, so we're going to be hitting on 3s. All 3 hit.
Nice.
And then they are strength 4, because they're a +1 to your strength.
Toughness 3.
So we are wounding on 3s.
Yep. Oh, nice. 2
2
wounds. 2 6+ saves.
Ah.
Oh, 1's dead. And does it become a pair of blue horrors? I'll re-roll that because it didn't go in. No.
Thank God for that.
So I'll lose 2 pink horrors. 1, 2. My mistake. One comes back.
I'm too honest for my own good.
You are very honest.
So the other Storm Guardian has a Guardian combat weapon, so we're rolling 2 dice this time. Hitting on 3s. Wow.
Snake eyes.
Awful. Okay, so now my Autarch's going to go with his Starglaive. So we've got 5 attack dice, and we are hitting on 2s.
3.
Ooh, 3. That's not great.
No, it's not.
Okay, and then we've got strength 6 and toughness 3. So we are wounding on 2s.
3 wounds. So now I've got to do 3 saves. And these have to be 6s.
Missed one.
I'll roll this again. Oh,
Ooh.
saved. So 2 die. 1 survives. Both of those 2 turn into blue horrors. So I need another 4 blue horrors.
I think then we're out of blue horrors.
Yay.
Also, it's damage 2.
Yeah, it does make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to be choosing the Screamers to fight. So I roll 3 dice, 4 plus to hit. 3 hits. Alright, my strength is 6 and the target toughness is 3. So I've got to roll 2 plus the wound. 1 wound. Okay, now that is AP -3, damage 2. So, do you want to take a save on your, I guess your Exarch? 5 plus? Just roll dice on the table if you want.
Yep, 1 dice.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so Shroud Runners are attacking. So we've got 2 dice hitting on 3s. Both hit.
Nice one.
Okay, and they are strength 3, and your toughness is?
My toughness is 4.
Okay, so we are wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Yeah. Okay, then I think we're going to chomp back. Okay, hitting on 4s, and I hit with 1. Oh, that's not great. All right, so strength 6. What's the toughness?
Toughness is 4.
Okay. Wounded. All right, and it causes 2 wounds. Now, how many wounds have they got?
They've got 3 wounds each.
Okay, and the AP on the weapon is -3. So have they got a save?
Let's have a look.
They haven't got an invulnerable save, have they?
Nope. They've got a save of 4 plus.
So -3 means no save. So they lost 2 wounds.
Okay. Okay, so my Dark Reaper Exarch is going to attack. So I've got 3 dice, hitting on 3.
Nice.
All 3 hit. And that is strength 3. Your toughness is?
Oh, 4? Yeah, 4.
So we're wounding on 5. 1 wound.
Nice. Okay, and what's the strength? What's the damage on it? Is it just normal attack? It's not. No. Okay. I will be rolling a save now. It's got to be a 6, and I fail it, so I've lost 1 wound.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm guessing Morgan Ra.
Yep, Morgan Ra is going to go. There we go. So he's going to use the Morgatar. Okay, and we are rolling 6 dice for that. Just find 6 dice.
In your
And we're
dungarees.
hitting on 2s. all hit.
Wow. Okay, so the strength of the weapon.
6.
Nice.
So wounding on 2s.
Yep. Oh, 3s.
3s.
Yep. Okay, all wounded. Now I've got to roll that many 6s. Let's see if I can do it. No!
Whoa, that
almost
was
did.
so close.
Okay, so you get extra 4 wounds.
That's impressive.
So that is, I just didn't bring it all out.
Yeah, but now your flamers are going to come and get me.
Yeah.
In your turn.
Okay, I'm spending 3 of my Warp Storm effect points to set up Rampant Mutation. I should have done it sooner. Alright, use this effect in the fight phase. Until the end of the phase, each time a Legionis Daemonica Tzeentch model from your army makes a melee attack, an unmodified wound roll of 6 inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target in addition to any normal damage. Each enemy unit can only suffer a maximum of 3 mortal wounds as a result of this effect per phase. Okay, and considering I've got basically blue horrors wrapped around him, that sounds just brutal. So, they wouldn't do any good any other time of the day, but alright then. So, it's pink horrors. Let's start with them. I'll do the pink horrors first. So I've got 1 iridescent pink horror, and he has 2 attack dice, and I have a normal pink horror. So they hit on 4+. So here we go. I've hit all 3. Okay, so that's 3 hits. Strength 3, toughness 8. 6s to wound. We're not in heresy anymore, are we? So I've caused a mortal wound. Okay, already. So do you want to get a dice? Because this is going to escalate.
Yep, hang on. I'm just checking all his things.
Yeah. And then you also...
It's a mortal wound, because he's also got the molten form, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well,
Which is a 4+ invulnerable save. Each time an attack is allocated to this model, halve the damage characteristic of that attack, rounding up.
It's 1.
Okay, so we'll take 1 off.
Yeah. Okay. And then also, you then get... there's still 1 additional wound because of that as well. So can you roll a dice to see if you can save that?
How many do I need to save?
2+. It's your normal 2+ save, I think.
Is it 1?
Yeah, just 1 at the moment.
Okay, saves a 2+. Saved.
Saved, okay. Then I go to the blue horrors. Now the blue horrors, they hit on 5+ in hand-to-hand combat. And I have 4 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, hitting on 5+. Oh, none hit. That's a shame.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start with the pink horrors over here. Now, what I have to roll, is it -1 to hit because of that stratagem you used?
Yes, it is.
Okay, here we go. So I'm hitting on 5s and 6s. So I've got 2 hits. Okay. Now, I'm after 6s because they count as mortal wounds. No, so I've got 1 wound. So you get 1 5+ save.
1 5+. Have you got an AP on that? Because they're 4+ saves.
No. Oh, 4+ save, no.
So,
Sorry.
nope.
So lost 1 guardian. Then to the blue horrors. These will be hitting on 6s now. That's roll.
Whoa.
God, I really need some 6s next turn. Every single one just hit. Okay, now I need that many 6s again to cause some serious mortal woundage.
Did they all hit?
Yeah, all 5 and 6s. Go on, blue horrors. 6s. Yes, I've got 1 6. Okay, so that's a mortal wound already. And then I've got 5.
So one of them's dead.
Yeah, okay, and now 2 4+ saves. Both
Hey,
saved.
thank God for that.
Nice one. Then the changeling fights. He's only got 2 attack dice. And he hits on, it'll be 5+. Both hit. Wow, go on, Tzeentch. Now to wound, 6 hits hopefully. Yes, I've got 1, what's it called, wound?
Mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
Oh, man.
And so you got 1 4+ save.
Nope.
Okay, it's another one.
Another one gone. Oh, no. Down to just the autarch.
Okay, now I'm going to be using one of my, it's the end of the fight phase, I'm going to be using one of my stratagems. I'm down to 4 command points now. I am using something called magical Boom. I think it is. 1 second. No, Flames of Mutation. That's it. Use this stratagem at the end of the fight phase. Select one horrors unit from the army that had any models destroyed during this phase. Select one enemy unit within engagement range of that unit. Roll 1d6 for each model in that horrors unit that was destroyed during this phase. For each 6, that enemy suffers 1 mortal wound.
Wow.
A unit can only suffer a maximum of 6 mortal wounds per phase as a result of this stratagem. So here we go. I need 6s and I have 9 rolls.
Not a single one?
Not a single one. Damn it. Okay, so morale phase. Now, I lost 9 people, so... oh, that's good. Hey, that means I pass it as well.
Oh, you're joking?
Yeah, I got 1.
Oh, man.
I know. Ain't that some stuff? Okay, over here, I lost 3 people. 6. Oh, God, these ones... Oh, actually, I get to reroll because I changed it as well. 4. So it's lower, which is good. So 4, 5, 6, 7... +1 for the music instrument. Yep, I'm safe as well.
Okay, so my autarch. So leadership of 9, but you've got the -1, so it's leadership of 8. 6.
+4, it's gone to 10. Oh dear. Alright, now it goes into Tzeentch turn 2. Tzeentch, movement phase. Okay, so they're still engaged. They've consolidated around that objective. They're not going anywhere. Morganrod just needs to die at this point. So let's see what happens. Tzeentch, psychic phase. Okay, so 2 dice rolled for blue scribes, and I have unlocked the following powers for them. One or the other anyway. And I'll be choosing 5 or 2. So 5 is Infernal Flames, which is just awesome. But I don't know if I can actually use it in any sort of good way, unless Flamers have got a core special rule, in which case, oh my god, that's just too awesome. Flamers, they have core. Okay, I just want to hear Lauren cry a bit more, so why not? Bolt of Change, Witchfire. Bolt of Change has a warp charge value of 7. If manifested, select one enemy unit within 18 inches and is visible to the psyker, and roll 9d6. For each 5+, that's enemy suffers 1 mortal wound. For each model destroyed as a result of those mortal wounds, the unit suffers 1 additional mortal wound to a maximum of 3. These additional mortal wounds cannot generate any additional wounds. Okay, it's a Witchfire attack. Now, I don't know if I can use that as a shooting attack. Give me a minute. Okay, I might be wrong here, so I can't find any rules to say I can't do it, so I'm targeting the avatar, even though it's in hand-to-hand, because it's not a shooting attack, as far as I'm aware. 18 inches, roll 9d6, yeah. So, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What did my avatar ever do to you?
Well, he turned up today and decided to really ruin my day. So each 5+, that enemy unit suffers 5 mortal wounds. So, no, not 5. Oh, gosh, 1 mortal wound. I've got 1 5+, so that's not going to affect too much. So I don't feel too bad about it, but I can't see a reason why I can't do it. I think this rulebook is just a lot more simpler than the other ones I'm used to. Okay, the changeling's going to use Smite, and he's going to target the avatar. And he's passed it. So, alright, D3 mortal wounds. So he's lost 1, so he's had 1 mortal wound as well. So it's down to 10 wounds. Tzeentch, shooting phase. Okay, I'm going to start with the unit of 6 just to get over and done with. Okay, so 6 D6s +3. All right, now there's a lot of numbers there, so we're going to take our socks off and count. Okay, 43 hits. So let's do 10 at a time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 dice at a time. All right, so the strength of the weapon is 5. Toughness 3, yeah?
The toughness This is 4.
Okay, well, there's still 3s then.
Mm.
All right, so that is 1, 2, 3. No, so starting with this 4, 8. So you got 8 saves to make.
Okay.
Start with keep rolling on the Exarch until he's dead. How many wounds?
Oh, hang on, are we on the Exarch or Morgan Ra?
No, it's Exarch. Do you want to kill the Exarch off before you get to start taking
my
damage on
bad.
Morgan Ra?
Sorry.
That's all right.
The Exarch has got 3 wounds, so we need 8 saves, yeah?
He's got 3 wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's got save of 3
Oh,
plus.
he's got 2 wounds, actually.
It's AP minus 2, yeah?
So 2
Oh,
wounds.
sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, so 2 wounds. And
So it's 8 dice, yeah?
he's only got 3 plus saves, so it's 5 plus.
5s.
Yep.
Dead.
Yeah, so he's dead. Okay. Now, we're just fast rolling at this point, so this is the next 10. Okay, that's all them wounded. So 10 more saves of, what's this? 3
This is 4
plus, so it's 4 plus, yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 4 plus saves, he's got 6 wounds. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got 2 wounds left.
Okay. Next 10.
My God, this is a lot.
That's crooked dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 saves.
That's 4 plus.
Yep.
Dead.
Dead. Okay, Morgan Ra's gone. Tzeentch, fight phase.
Okay, so my Shroud Runners are going to attack. So we've got 4 dice hitting on 3.
3.
3 hits. And they are Strength 3.
Toughness 4.
So we're wounding on 5s.
2. And
wounds.
I've got 2 6 plus saves. 1. So I'm down to 2 wounds on one of them. I fight back. I need 1 more dice. Here we go. So to hit 4 plus. Hit with just 2 of them. Alright, strength 4, toughness 4, 3. Toughness 4 actually, yeah.
Toughness 4.
Oh, strength 5? No, strength 6. So, strength 6, toughness 4, not wounded. Got 2 2s.
Live to see another day.
Yeah.
Okay, so the avatar's going to go, so I'll do it in 2 lots of 7. We're hitting. Wow, that was a bad roll, really.
Yeah.
Take those 2 out. So that's the first lot. So that's 5 plus another 5. So that is 10. So we're wounding on 2.
Lots of wounds.
All but 1.
Okay, how many 6 pluses I can roll?
None.
9. So what, 6 plus invulnerable save?
8.
5, 6,
8. I can't see that one. Yep, 9.
8, 9. Here we go.
My dice are going everywhere. I'm trying to do it from there.
Every single one's dead. So I'll take these off work first.
You've got 1 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5, 6. So I can then see if I can bring back some blue horrors. Oh, 2 blue horrors came back. But at this point, they're just not. Oh. Okay, 2 blue horrors. Okay, I've only got 4 Warpstorm points left, and now I would have used the same thing I used before, which I think was Sorcerer's Winds. No. Rampant Mutation, but I can't use the same power again in the same battle round. So I'm going to just use a stratagem once more, which is what's the one we used? Flames of Mutation. So that's my command points have gone down again. All right. So first off, I'm gonna fight back. 2 guys, 5 pluses to hit, both miss. All right, and I think that is all I can do with them. Now, yeah, how many people killed? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 horrors get killed. Now roll a dice for each of them, and on a 6, causes a, what's it called? Mortal wound. None. All right. I think that's the end of the fight phase. Okay, yeah, we've decided to call it there. We're going to put a few miniatures in front of us and actually have a quick discussion about how we think they went and how we think they performed as well. And yeah, you can join us in a few seconds. But considering there's only the Avatar and 2 Shadow, what are they called? Shroud Runners left. Yeah, I think it's a good place to stop it.
So the primary objective of today's game was to review the new Chaos Daemons Codex. So what do you think?
Well, we've only done the Tzeentch side of things at the moment. But we do have a lot of Khorne and we have some Nurgles up there, Nurgle demons up there. But I think we started with the Tzeentch ones because I've been collecting Tzeentch for a fair few years. And I've played that one world a very long time ago and I think it was best painted army for them at some point. So I've always wanted to get them back on the battlefield and thought, well, why not at this point? And yeah, you're getting a bit bored of just fighting Tyranids all the time, I think. So we decided to have a little go with these guys. How they performed? Well, the Flamers were just incredible. We actually had to double check the rules a few times and we're still not 100% sure we got them all completely right.
They're just savage.
Yeah, they really are.
Because they can move and then it's so many. I mean, how many dice did you roll? 43?
Yeah, 43.
Which is insane.
Yeah, no. 43, so...
And it's AP -2 as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel they're a little bit too much.
Yeah, we did play a PowerPoint level game, but I can't imagine the points being too far off of, where they would be for a PowerPoint level 3 unit, or level 6 if you've got 6 of them. But I decided to start with everything on the battlefield as well because they're Tzeentch, and obviously at this point with their 3+ ranged invulnerable save for pretty much everything, you kind of want to keep them back but within range to actually cause some damage. You don't want teleporting right in the middle of the battlefield and manifesting, next to the enemy because they're just going to be vulnerable. So we set them back, walk them forwards. So pretty much learnt the units as we went. I did.
I think if I was to play you again with Flamers on the board, I would play differently as well. Now I know how dangerous they are. I would try and hunt them down and get into hand-to-hand quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that's the only way you can stand a chance.
I think the thing is this army is basically just it's designed for shooting and it does it quite well, especially the psychic powers. But I do, the army that you set up was basically it was a shooty army. Now I can't imagine myself doing so well against, let's say, Tyranids or similar, because they're just going to rampage across the board and get into hand-to-hand combat as quick as possible. So whilst the Flamers will be running forward pretty much turn 1, trying to get in range to shoot or teleport in and get range and shoot, they're just going to be vulnerable. So
I think it'd be good to redo this game against Tyranids. To go completely the opposite way, to get a fairer overview and see. Because at the moment, I mean, it was almost a complete whitewash. It would have been a complete whitewash if we'd have gone the full.
Yeah.
So I think it would be nice to see a couple of games really, like against the Tyranids where it's more hand-to-hand focused. And I think also playing again with the same list, but with me kind of having a better understanding of the things like Flamers and stuff like that. Is there any changes in the codex that you like?
Well, I think the last time I actually played with these guys was, I think it was 5th or 6th edition. I think it was 6th. So it's been a while since I've actually experienced them. But I enjoy the way they play because they do really dominate. I'm quite tempted now to find something else like let me think, throw some Nurgle and some Khorne in there just to soften it and make it less of a harsh list. But I like the way they played. It was fun. It was daemonic. There's quite a lot of things I didn't even use, but have like looked at and thought, yeah, that'd be pretty good. And I haven't even used the was it Greater Demon of Tzeentch since we got him. So I used to have Fate Weaver and the Lord of Change a long time ago. Then I sold them because the plastic one was coming out. I've got the plastic one assembled and haven't got around to painting it yet. Hint, 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 hint.
Not after that white
one. Oh, come on. And, well, yeah, so I think they played really well. And, yeah, I did enjoy playing with them, but I think it was just because I kept pulling up all these little things out my sleeve, like the mortal wounds with the horrors, you know, when they're dying. I just couldn't believe that was happening. I was looking at the rules going, oh my God, really? Can I actually cause mortal wounds from basically mutating an avatar? I'm going to do it. But to compare it back to the old 6th edition codex, it was, I like the 6th edition codex. I think it had this special rule where it was, you could deep strike the flamers pretty much any way you wanted. It would always wound on a 4+, and the AP was 1. Because I think it's in the, it was like a expansion or like a, it was a White Dwarf issue rules change, and I remember I collected all these guys, had them all painted, and I was like, I'm going to a One World event, and then just before I got there, this pamphlet came out, and I was like, oh, my army's actually really good now, and it just blew everything out of the water. I think back in those days, actually, even with this, most of the attacks aren't actually, they're not psychic in nature. I think there's only a few which are considered psychic powers from the Blue Scribes and the Changeling. But I am looking forward to using the Lord of Change, because I don't know how many psychic powers you can. Actually, it's Fate Weaver I've got. I'm looking forward to seeing how many psychic powers I can actually use a turn. See if I can actually use some other stratagems to get more of them as well. So it's just cool. So what do you think about the Screamers as well?
I liked them. I thought they were quite well balanced. They're quite hardy, aren't they? Because they've got 3 wounds.
Yeah, same as the Flamers though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're as dangerous as they were.
No, they're definitely not. I would like there to be some sort of like 6+ mortal wound or something, because you know these teeth are actually used for like tearing through starships and stuff, so they don't feel as powerful as they used to. But if you read the rules about, well, I didn't actually read the rules properly until midway through the game, but if I flew them over an enemy unit, then that enemy unit suffers a bunch of mortal wounds on a 4+ basically, depending on how many Screamers fly over it. So if I fly over a unit and turn around and charge into the back of it after, it's basically 2 sets of good close combat attacks. So that is really cool. I haven't got around to getting any of the Screamers, the Screamer chariots or the big exalted pink horror on top of the chariots either. I'm gonna probably look at going back and getting them at some point soon just to complete the army. And I'm looking forward to seeing how I can use these in Age of Sigmar as well. So it's nice to actually have an army which can be used in multiple game systems. So yeah, it's really cool. So apart from the demons, how do you think the Aeldari performed? What was your man of the match or unit of the match?
Morgan Ra? Who's that guy? Morgan Ra.
Yeah.
I like him.
Oh, I like him a lot.
He definitely did his fair share of the work, I think, this match.
What he went through at the end was just savage.
Yeah, definitely. I like the Shroud Runners. I think they were quite a good match against the Screamers.
Yeah, me too. I'm surprised they managed to hold them up for a long time, actually. And I thought they were going to eat straight through them, but
so
they didn't.
did I, yeah. I thought they were. I thought that was quite a nice face-off as well. Yeah. The Shining Spears I'll never have much luck with. I've not played with them much, but every time I've played them, they kind of go within the first turn or so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm maybe using them not to their advantage or if they're just a bit crap. It's probably a user error more than anything, but I would like to play with them more and see if it's a consistent thing, in which case I'll probably be inclined to use them as a distraction more than anything. They just don't seem to do a lot.
Yeah, I think they'll probably be quite good against Tyranids, but they might. We didn't really. They're designed to like do a quick hit and run kind of attack, and unfortunately, just without just outside of the charge range, weren't you? So we couldn't get a good old attack in there.
Yeah. The Avatar of Cain, who has quite literally travelled the world.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He has, yes.
Bless
I
him.
don't know if you can still see his injuries from his.
He's got a few chips. We probably have to green stuff a few little bits on him.
Yeah. So I mean, he's pretty savage, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
But then again, he's certainly a lot stronger and a lot hardier than the Flamers. But when you compare, he was only rolling 14 dice compared to 43 Flamer dice.
Oh no, I really wanted to get shooting at the Avatar. I really wanted all those horrors to die. So I was like, if they could, I had like a whole roof full of Flamers which were going to shoot their 43 dice at the Avatar. And I was just going to hope that they managed to pull him down.
And that's what makes me question. That's what makes me question it. So the Avatar moves 10 inches. Your Flamers move 12.
Yeah.
And they can jump.
Yeah.
And obviously they roll a vast volume, and points wise I think the Avatar is worth 14 points to how many of the Flamers?
6 points.
For a unit
of 6, yeah.
So yeah, when you consider what he's meant to be in comparison to them,
yeah,
I feel there is that little bit of imbalance. He is very strong. And yeah, I feel he is where he's meant to be in terms of his strength. He should be able to wipe out, a horde of pink horrors in front of him. He's an Avatar.
I know. That's the thing. The only reason I managed to actually hurt him was because of the mortal wounds. If it wasn't for them, he would have still been like unscathed.
The mortal wounds are quite cool though, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I think they're, especially for things like the pink horrors and the blue horrors, I think they're an interesting part of the game.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, my man of the match is the old Screamers. Well, not Screamers, Flamers, these chaps. Now, I think the man of the match for yours, I would probably say, is the Shroud Runners again, but they're consistently up there now. I think they always just seem to do really well. They just jump around so much and just do so much damage. What about, what do you think the man of the match is for Tzeentch?
It's got to be Flamers, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So you're up for a rematch at some point soon with pretty much a similar list and see if you can do anything different to it?
Yeah, I'd like that. And as I say, I'd like to have a go with the Tyranids as well. I might have to ask Arlo very nicely if I can borrow his.
What about the command points and stuff? Did you enjoy that side of it?
I did like the command points. The only thing I found was there's so many different ones to remember, and you're doing them at different parts of the phases. So trying to work out which ones you need to use at the right times, and yeah, I think the more I play it, the more I am familiar with the ones available to me, the better it will be. Because I felt, it's like, right, I need to stop because I need to read through these because I want to use a command point and I need to go through and choose the one that I want. So I think once I've played more and I've got them a bit more familiar, or what I might even do is write them out onto cards and put them in sections, so it's like, shooting phase ones and all that.
Yeah, I think back in the day they used to print out these little pieces of paper. Well, not print them out. They used to put them like on the downloadable place on Games Workshop website, where you could actually cut a little column or a little square out and put it over a rule. So when a rule was updated, you'd actually update your codex. And I like that side of things. Obviously nowadays it's digital, which is good as well. There's always been this thing where you don't really want to sort of colour in or write notes on your actual book because they're expensive things. So you want to keep them kind of pristine. Well, that's what I've always been like. But now the more I game with them, the more I'm starting to think it might be quite helpful to actually highlight certain things. You know, like you've got lots of different highlighter colours out there. You can just use a yellow to represent all shooting attacks, and so you quickly and easily scan over things and just make sure, bring your attention to sort of notes. I don't think I'm going to get too far. Yeah, I'd actually get quite tempted now to actually use, a nice pen to actually update the rules at the bottom of pages or on the pages themselves, and so I've always got them there in front of me as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a fun game. I think, it's been fun for me anyway.
Not so fun for me. But hopefully it's given you guys an idea of the new Chaos Daemon Codex.
Yep.
And, I'm sure for those of you who play very regularly, you may spot other changes in there as well.
If we've also misinterpreted anything, please let us know, because it helps to share and learn. So if you see anything that we've done wrong, or you think we've messed around or messed up, let us know. Just drop it in the comments there below. All right, thanks very much. I think that's it. Anything else?
No.
No. Okay. All right then. Take care then, guys.